So first things first, I would highly recommend that you be 18 and up to land an apprenticeship, just for the simple fact that you're able to drive, you count as an adult, things of that nature. A lot of shops don't have the patience for minors, so if you're trying to get into a shop as a minor, make sure that it's people you trust, maybe you're familiar with through your family members, something that kind of like range, okay? I would not recommend that you just go to a random shop as a minor to attempt to land a tattoo apprenticeship. You could end up in sketchy situations that are hard to get out of, that might be kind of dangerous for you. Just letting you know. Not every tattoo shop is as reputable as they try to make themselves appear. All right, secondly, if you do not draw every single day or at least most of the week, I don't recommend tattooing as a career path for you. Now, if you are above 18, you are kid free, you do have a social support that understands that you're not going to make money for at least 6 months, right? Then you should be okay with starting an apprenticeship. Make sure that art is a thing that you've wanted to pursue for most of your life. This is a tough industry to be in. People are not all the way well mannered. Everyone's not a sweetheart. Some people have really sketch past, and that kind of shows in the way they interact with others. Some people are temperamental, like the stereotype, like Henri biker tattoo artist is a stereotype for a reason, Some people start off tattooing in lockup, and that's a thing that you'll encounter in the tattoo industry as well. So if you're easily scared by felons and people with criminal histories, it might not be the industry for you, right? Maybe go do something else. Now, let's say outside of all that, you still want to be a tattoo artist, or even a piercer, right? Because I'm a tattoo artist, I'm going to say for like tattoo apprentices, you're going to want to have a portfolio of art that you've made. Now, I don't recommend starting on fake skins or fruits until you've started an apprenticeship in a tattoo shop, just for the simple fact that certain tattoo shops will not want to start you off as an apprentice if you've already been playing around with machines and building bad habits that they have to break you out of. It's easier to train up somebody into a tattoo artist if they're starting with no experience whatsoever. So yeah, portfolio of art that you've made. Make sure you have a valid driver's license and ID. Make sure you have like 1 or 2 reference people that you can put down on your application. Some tattoo shops do formal applications on papers. Others want you to write a little something about yourself and turn that in. Others just do an in-person, like, chit-chat, yip-yap, back-and-forth consultation. Other tattoo shops do whole-ass, like, tattoo apprentice contracts, right? Moving forward, you get to the tattoo shop, you present your portfolio, you tell them about yourself, why you want to be a tattoo artist. You're eager to learn, you land your tattoo apprenticeship, right? Okay, you're going to be working a lot. You're going to do basically any of the menial tasks and helping out that the tattoo shop needs you doing. Store runs, going to pick up the pack of smokes if you're over 21, and you can do that. If you're in Texas, like, you have to be 21 and up to go grab packs of smokes for people if they smoke cigs. Filling out paperwork, doing the stencils for the artists, setting the artists up, breaking down their stations when they're done tattooing, catering to the clientele, yip-yapping with them back and forth, getting to know them a little bit, making sure they're having a pleasant experience, different things of that nature. And of course, lots of cleaning, like clean the restrooms, sweep the floors, mop the floors. If there's a front lobby area, make sure that stays straight and there's not trash out there. Taking out the trash. That is all usual standard things that go into a tattoo apprenticeship. The other usual standard thing in a tattoo apprenticeship is that you're not gonna make money, and it's gonna take a while. Like, it's gonna take a while. You are building a career, you are learning the skills and learning about the tools that you need in this industry, not just as an artist, but as a professional that has to cater to your clients, building a clientele. One of the things that gets taught now to apprentices that didn't get taught 10, 15 years ago is how to maintain a social media presence, how to make content, how to generate traffic on an algorithm like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Because the industry's changed in a way where if you do not maintain a presence online, you're probably not going to get found, and you're not going to get clients, and you're going to not have very good money flow coming in to support yourself with this as a career if nobody sees you. Okay. Now, outside of that, tools are expensive. Don't go picking out your own tools. Don't do any kind of picking out of Amazon kits and trying to figure that out yourself with YouTube videos. Your mentor will either get you a tattoo machine or at least help you pick out one that's not crappy. Whatever awesome deal on Amazon with the kit and everything like that that has the boo-boo inks in there, I don't recommend you select none of that stuff. Be patient. Pick out a good mentor. Now, you get to pick and choose what tattoo shop you go apply to. Will you make it? Maybe, maybe not. To increase your chances of making it at a tattoo shop as a tattoo apprentice, research the shop. Go over there, hang out, get a tattoo from somebody in there first. It doesn't have to be a big one, it can be a smaller one, just so you can get eyes on how they run things, how they interact with each other, how they talk to each other casually. They don't know that you're going to try and be an apprentice later. So scope them out first, see if you like the vibe. Because one of the things that can't be taught is how to mingle in a shop and like where you're going to fit in. Some shops you're going to fit in better than other shops, right? And there's a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. As an apprentice, you're starting at the bottom of the totem pole, right? Also, it's not going to be fun every day. And everything you learn is not going to be super mentally stimulating, and it's not going to be a whole lot of fun. Like with my apprentice, one of the repetitive things that we do is practicing basic shapes. Right now I've got her tattooing on grapefruits, and she practices basic shapes, basic designs on the grapefruits repetitively. Because the difference between amateurs and professionals, amateurs keep practicing until they get it right. Professionals keep practicing until they don't get it wrong anymore. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Red flags that let you know you should dip the fuck out, right? If anybody is being some kind of creepy towards you in like unnecessary innuendos, shouldn't be around kids, creepy uncle kind of way, get out of there. Bolt. That's if you're male, that's if you're female. If they are making you feel like you have to do something weird for your apprenticeship, this is not the spot for you to be at. Okay, cool. If anybody gets physically hostile towards you, acts like they need to put hands on you for whatever reason, especially when you haven't been aggressive, you haven't talked to anybody disrespectfully, and you haven't broken anything in the shop like on purpose. Also, red flag. If they make you feel like you are unsafe to be in there, they're not professional enough to handle things with words, you should dip. You should get out of there. If anybody is getting completely trashed or high at work and they are just like under the influence and completely chaotic, not even functional, get out of there. Dip. Do not wait until you develop a habit or substance issues and then try to leave or feel pressured like you need to be taking substances to be there at that shop. You should not feel ever pressured to take anything that you don't feel like taking while you're in the shop. On that note, I don't recommend doing a tattoo apprenticeship if you're struggling with substance issues, like really, really fucking bad. Clean up a little bit, get a little bit stable, so that way you can focus fully on your apprenticeship and building your tattoo career. It makes things a lot easier if you're not hungover, if you're not half cracked out, whatever, okay? Also, if you're starting a sobriety journey, good job, good going. I believe in you. You can do it, okay? I myself have been sober since 2013. I had like one slip back in 2017. I ended up married and pregnant. Been sober ever since. Happily divorced now. Whatever, you know. Tattoo artists tend to have like chaotic lives every once in a while. I am no exception to that rule. But yeah. Best foot forward. Mind your manners. Have some good art that you can present, like really good art. Make sure you are studying things like design fundamentals, values and contrast, color theory. All of those things help go into your tattoo work and make you into a better artist. Look up tattoo artists that you can look up to and admire and study their techniques and the way their tattoos come out. learn about their tattoo careers as well. Because like one of the common questions for tattoo apprentices is, what tattoo artist do you look up to, or which tattoo artist is your favorite, like so far that you've seen work of. So those are things to be ready for, to think about, to have ready when you go try to apply at a tattoo shop. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. Tattoo apprenticeships can take anywhere between 1 to 3 years. Also, it's very common that a tattoo shop wants you to work at the shop for a whole 1 year after the completion of your tattoo apprenticeship, for the simple fact that you need to give back dues to the tattoo shop that trained you up and taught you to be a tattoo artist. It also helps you with like being able to navigate tattoo industry and clientele and stuff like that in a safe environment that you're comfortable with. If you just complete your tattoo apprenticeships and then dip out and go to a different shop right afterwards, the way they run stuff is going to be different than the way stuff was ran at the place you apprenticed at, by a lot, because every single tattoo shop is almost like its own individual world and its own little ecosystem. And in each little tattoo shop ecosystem, they happen to exist differently. Certain things are the same. Sanitation protocols are the same. Making sure to wear good quality gloves while tattooing, also the same. Making sure to have the proper cleaning agents like Medicide, Cavicide, those kind of things are the same across the board. Other things that are going to be different, maybe how they fill out their paperwork, maybe the kind of specials that they run, maybe the way they cater to their clients is different. Those kind of things are different. But yeah, best of luck. I hope this video helped you out a whole lot, and feel free to just stalk me around online. I'll put links for my Instagram, my Facebook, all that good stuff. If you want to find me in person, I'm here at the Pink Elephant Piercing and Tattoo Parlor at 6309 Leons Avenue in Houston, Texas. I'll see y'all around.